Alright, about time for another video. This is my old Rover. It's a the Suzuki m120x 2-stroke. Probably from the early 90s. This is an early version of it, of the Rover engine, Rover mower anyway. So yeah, not quite. I wouldn't call it quite a restoration, but a bit of a clean up on it. So resprayed the deck, the engine all cleaned up, and cleaned the carbon out of it, and all the chrome work was no good, so that's black now. Did a few little bits and pieces, nothing too crazy. I made some new decals up, cut them up on the Cricket. So they're made out of vinyl, permanent outdoor vinyl. Didn't need too much, it was just really crusty. Here's another one, it was like this. So that's a 4-stroke version. Made a new flap for it. The wheels are obviously pretty worn, but don't really find the original with tread on them anymore, but I don't think it needs to worry much about that. Yeah, they normally have that printed up here, but I sanded all that out and made some newer ones out of vinyl. This has got the chassis axle fix kit on it, so that's just like where they wear out. Can bolt them back on. It just stops the axle wearing into the chassis. That other 4-stroke is actually pretty good. It's probably the better body, but I didn't want to strip 2 of them down and paint them. So this is ready for a mow. It's got everything except for the throttle control cable. The one I had turned out to be seized up, so we'll just have a go with this one. I've got a catcher for it, so it's going to be the first start. I've had it running just briefly to check that the engine was good when I first got it, but I'm yet to do anything with it. So new blades, new air filter. Just put some 50-to-1 fuel in it. We'll go do some cuts. Alright, well that's the first mow. Yeah, not too bad. There was a bit of hunting going on when it was cool when it first started up, but it seems to have sorted itself out a bit as it warmed up, so it might have been the freshly oiled air filter. I guess that could have been doing a bit of something until it sucked it through. Don't know, maybe it just likes to, maybe they're hot blooded. We'll have a look. If it keeps doing it, I'll have a fiddle with that carb. When I got it, it had no air filter, so maybe they've adjusted it a bit out or something. I gave it a good clean, so I'm pretty sure everything's opened up, but could be the jet is corroded or something as well. What else? See, there's a bit of a, I don't know, would I call it a knock? Maybe not. When I had the engine sort of partly apart, I gave the piston a bit of a wiggle in that to see if there's any play. I don't think there was excessive play in the crank or anything, so I'm not sure it's that. Might have been the exhaust giving a bit of an exhaust leak or something. Like a little ticking, but not quite. Kind of like a two-stroke sort of nang sound. Yep. A bit more than I would have expected, but maybe that's normal for these. See how that goes again. Might loosen itself up or something. The other thing was the flat. It's not quite right. So I don't know if you see there's a little bit of a gap. So that should be a little bit more upright. So I need to lose, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch off the back of that. I might even add some steel strap underneath that there to stop it from bending as well. And that would hold it just that little bit higher so you don't get the cuttings blowing out that little gap. But otherwise, that was pretty good. It seemed to pick everything else up. Yeah, it seemed to pick all the clippings up nicely. Mow pretty good. It's got brand new blades, so you'd expect so, I guess. Hot started all right. No worries there. Just ran it out of fuel when I finished. Drained the fuel bowl. So keep it clean for next time. I might tidy this catcher up a bit. It's missing all the, I don't know if it had bolts on the top or if it had push pins, push clips, keeping the mesh and stuff inside, but they're all missing, and it's got some zip ties going on, and I might be able to bring that black plastic back a bit. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy how that turned out. Probably hear my neighbour, he's mowing, he's got one of these, he's got the 4-stroke one. I saw him pick up the other day, so heard me mowing, so he's got to start. Mine's a nicer looking mower than his though, so I win there. I think we'll have a battle of the front lawns this season, I think. So yeah, not bad. A little low there, mowed quite nice and low, no worries. Hit my tree branch a little bit on this one. My other mower doesn't seem to do that. Yeah, really happy with how those decals came out. That's the original one, of course. And then I made that out of gold instead of the red background, but Suzuki does that sometimes with their labels. So that's number 2122. Lovely. Well, we'll see you next time. I've got another couple of old mowers I'm probably going to have a play with. I guess I've turned into a bit of a mower berry. I don't have much lawn. That bit I mowed was probably half of it, so I've gone from quite a big lawn to a small lawn, so probably pass this one on. I've got a mulcher mower I normally use, but once I get I've got another couple of vintage mowers, I'll probably swap out to those and use those. This was just something I thought would be fun. The red is Honda motorcycle red, left over from a VFR. It's a little bit more red than the original. The original is a bit more orange, if you wanted to make something up for that. Alright, it's my Rover. See you next time.